So good morning and welcome to Ypres here in Belgium and day 2 in the second decathlon of the season. I feel great, just to start off with. I've never felt this good on a day 2, and I mean, obviously when you have to run the hurdles, that's a very big plus. The weather is a bit more cloudy than yesterday, and I actually think, I don't want to say it's going to be an advantage because this is what the weather has been looking like for the last few weeks, but it will also be very, I guess, comfortable in the pole vault. We don't have to sit and wait around in the heat. So yeah, hurdles is now, and I'm excited. So that is the hurdle done and dusted, and there's a few things to say about it really. One thing being, it's not a fast track, nor was it a fast time. It was faster than my previous decathlon, which is, I guess, a plus. But there's also the factor that I've gotten heavier since I ran last year, and that obviously has something to do, or plays a factor in the run. But another huge factor, I guess, is that I'm not running my own race. That means I look towards, this time was my left, and then my shoulders go up here, and all of a sudden all of my movements gets much stiffer and shorter. And ideally you want to almost have walls in your lanes and then just staying tall and running, and that's something we have been working on since the last deck, but it's also something we're going to progress on. But a big plus is that I felt good today, and it wasn't tough. I mean, I did get a bit on my heel on one of the hurdles, and all of a sudden, I say it again, it got a little tougher. But it wasn't tough to run the 110 hurdles, and it has been in the past. I've just had a faster start because I was lighter, but the whole mindset has to change around the hurdles, and that's a build-up process, and it's not just, you can't just switch your mind to it, you have to build into it, and that's what's eventually we'll work on and happen in the next few weeks, I hope. So I haven't been talking to you since hurdles, and I want to start off by saying the next discipline which was the discus. And this was not hectic, but it was relaxed hectic because we warmed up as we were told to, but then all of a sudden, I mean, we could see it, but there was a delay, and it was almost like the judges just sat over there and we were here warming up, but they knew that we were delayed, but we did not. I mean, that was confusing, but we mistimed the warm-up, and I mean, then I started throwing and it was a bit all over the place, but I did get 36 something, which is my second furthest in a decathlon, so that's solid. And then we did the pole vault just over here, faster pan, and then I got 381 and cleared 390 with a bungee in warm-up. And I felt like I've talked a lot now, and we are onto Javelin. So we are now 90% done with the decathlon. We only have the 1500 left. But just to talk very quick about the Javelin, I mean, it was a mixture of inconsistency, I guess. It looked fun as well on the second attempt. I started with the short run-up because I know I can control that. and usually I can throw over 40 from that. Today was only 38. We have a slight tailwind as well, so that, I mean, I guess it plays a factor in that it didn't flew any longer. But there's a lot of technical things. My I don't know what's called, my power step or whatever, is way too long, so I wait for it and then it goes down here. That's like the main thing, and just staying tall. 1500 meters left. I'm not quite sure what I will be able to run, but I'll for sure push, and I don't know the score right now, but I'll try to get a PB because I think that's on the line.
Door de tweede in en ze zijn vertrokken. Simon en Simon Versal, Holland, en door Phil.
Ik kan gaan, hè!
En de laatste man komt hier.
Kassa!
Ja, in 5:19.
I just can't get my fat ass around this oval. It's annoying as hell.
But it was pretty close to personal best though.
Yeah, but my personal best is shit. It's just, you know, it's annoying and a good mixture of sad. I'm just not like, what am I trying to say? A lot of people just say I'm a thrower. I heard one as well. If he asked the coach if I were 16 and 17, and she said yeah, and he laughed. And that's just, you know, the stereotype or whatever you want to call it when you're looking at me, is that I'm a thrower. But as I also said in the interview, I don't want to give up until I've executed a race that I'm satisfied with, just like in the 400 yesterday. And I don't know how many attempts that would take, but I'm going to continue pushing onto that. So that's it for these 2 days. I have no idea what the final score was. Probably just under 6,000. And I'll keep chasing the 6,000 goal. And we know now what to work on the next few weeks. And I mean, it's just a buffet we are just going to eat off. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.